Okay, this is Mario here, and I'm here to give you my review of Dahmer. I've been avoiding this series. It's 10-part mini series the way they do it today, and I've been avoiding it. I watched the first part of it, but it was so creepy to me that I couldn't watch it. Well, last night, I don't know what happened was I was in a different mood, I guess, and I was up to watching Dahmer. And so I watched it, and it turns out I ended up binge watching the whole 10 episodes. Really amazing series. Really amazing. Let me tell you about why I ended up binging it. First of all, extremely well written and extremely well acted. Niecy Nash paid her ass off. The actor playing Jeffrey Dahmer played his ass off. It was so creepy. And what I did was I kind of like fast forwarded through the two or three scenes where he had the people in his apartment because it was so creepy. Let me tell you what's excellent about the movie. What's excellent about the movie is a number of things, and in fact, they need to be commended. One was the sensitivity and attention paid to the victims. This is the first movie I've ever seen where this kind of detail was paid to the victims. The humanizing of the victims of Jeffrey Dahmer was done in a wonderfully excellent way. I mean, these people that he victimized became people in this movie, and we learned about them and their lives, and that was a major deal. So, first of all, wonderful. Two, the analysis of Jeffrey Dahmer, much different than you see in a lot of shows, a lot more depth and learning to it as we attempt to understand the minds of these people who do these things. And three, not to be understated in any way, was the attention to the impact of race on the whole situation with Jeffrey Dahmer. Everything about Jeffrey Dahmer was impacted by race. Was impacted by race because the police wouldn't investigate. Niecy Nash had called the police over 50 times. When they finally came out and arrested Jeffrey, the people came out in the hall and were cussing him out. Jeffrey Dahmer victimized mostly black and brown people, okay, people of color. He lived in poor neighborhoods and victimized those. Many say because he knew the police wouldn't go after him. It was a little deeper than that, as least presented, and from the stuff I've seen on Jeffrey Dahmer. Part of the reason why he killed people of color so much is because those are the people he loved. He admired them. He was sexually drawn to them. And so that's the ones he killed. So it's interesting. He didn't kill them out of any racism. He killed them because that was what he desired. Really amazing treatment. The whole way the issue of race has handled this and the way they talked about how the police department who had him in custody more than, it looked like 3 or 4 times and failed to act. And also how they systematically ignored the pleas of these people who lived in the neighborhood who kept appealing to them. The police, the racism, the obvious racism that led to the whole development of the saga of Jeffrey Dahmer is well presented here. Let me just say this. I think everybody should go watch this series. I think it's a wonderful series, excellent series. I learned a lot, and I had been up on the subject. But go look at it. If you can't take the creepy stuff, do what I did. Turn the sound down or fast forward through it. Don't let that get in the way. But the way they even handled that, absolutely masterful. Go on and watch it, Dahmer. Mario tells you. Just wait till you're in the mood to digest something like this. But truly an excellent film. Thank you.